In this video, I'm going to share 5 simple exercises that can protect your heart, lower your blood pressure, and help you feel stronger every day. These movements are designed especially for older adults here in the US, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. They don't require a gym, fancy equipment, or long hours of exercise. You can do them right in your living room at your own pace. Thousands of seniors across the country are already using these simple habits to stay independent and enjoy life with more energy. And today, I'll walk you through each one step by step. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to begin, even if you've been inactive for a while. Before we get started, I'd love to hear from you. Where are you watching from today? Share your city or state in the comments below. It's always inspiring to see how far our community reaches. Point 1. Brisk walking. Walking is one of the simplest movements you already know how to do, but when done in the right way, it becomes one of the most powerful tools for your heart. Brisk walking doesn't mean racing or pushing yourself until you're out of breath. It means walking at a steady pace that makes your heart beat a little faster, but still allows you to hold a conversation. That's the sweet spot, gentle enough for your joints, yet strong enough to help your heart. Studies show that walking briskly for just 30 minutes a day can lower your systolic blood pressure by as much as 10 points over time. That small change can make the difference between being in a risky range and moving closer to a safer, healthier zone. And the beauty of walking is that it comes with no side effects. No prescriptions, no complicated routines, just the natural rhythm of your steps. But the benefits don't stop with your heart. Walking also eases stress, which is something many older adults carry quietly. Stress adds an invisible weight to the body and makes blood pressure climb. A simple walk outdoors, breathing fresh air and noticing the world around you, works like a reset button for your mind. And if you walk with a partner, a friend, a spouse, or even your dog, you're adding something equally important: connection. Loneliness is common as we age, and it can affect your health as much as any physical condition. Walking side by side with someone helps lift that burden. I've heard from many people in their 70s and 80s who started small, 5 or 10 minutes around the block. At first, their legs felt heavy, but within weeks they noticed lighter steps, better sleep, and clearer thinking. One man even told me his doctor reduced his medication after he made walking a daily habit. That's the power of consistency. Every step you take is a gift to your heart, your mind, and your independence. Point 2. Chair squats. Now let's talk about chair squats. I know the word squat might sound a little intimidating, but don't worry, this isn't about gyms, weights, or doing something extreme. A chair squat is simply the act of standing up from a chair and sitting back down with control. It's a movement you already do every single day, and that's what makes it so valuable. By practicing it with intention, you're giving your body one of the best exercises for strength, balance, and heart health. Here's why chair squats are so important. The muscles in your thighs and hips are among the largest in your body, and they act like a second heart. Every time you use them, they help push blood upward toward your chest. That means your real heart doesn't have to work as hard. Stronger legs also mean better circulation, less swelling in the feet and ankles, and a lower risk of blood pressure spikes. But beyond the physical, chair squats give you something equally powerful: confidence. Many older adults live with the quiet fear of falling or not being able to get up once they've sat down. That fear can lead to hesitation, which over time makes the body weaker. Practicing chair squats tells your brain and your body, "I can still do this." Each time you rise from the chair without pushing with your arms, you're building strength in your legs and belief in yourself. That belief is priceless. It helps you feel steady, independent, and capable. You don't need to start big. Begin with 3 to 5 squats a day, even if you use your hands for support at first. Over time, aim to do them without holding on. One woman I spoke with, in her early 80s, started with just a handful of squats each morning. Within weeks, she noticed she could get up from her chair more easily and walk with more stability. Her doctor even told her that her heart rate had improved. That's the difference small, consistent effort can make. Point 3. Wall push UPS. Push-ups may sound like something reserved for athletes or younger people, but wall push-ups are a safe and gentle version made especially for older adults. They are simple to do, easy on the joints, and surprisingly powerful for both your heart and your upper body strength. All you need is a wall, no floor work, no heavy lifting. By pressing your body weight against the wall, you activate your chest, shoulders, and arms in a way that boosts circulation and supports healthy blood pressure. Why are wall push-ups good for the heart? When you use these upper body muscles, your blood flows more smoothly through your vessels. That means your heart doesn't have to pump as hard to move blood around your body. Over time, this can lower blood pressure and reduce strain on your cardiovascular system. They also improve posture. When you stand tall and press against the wall, your shoulders open up, your chest expands, and your lungs take in more air. This deeper breathing helps calm the nervous system and reduces stress, which is another hidden factor behind high blood pressure. The best part is that wall push-ups can be adapted for any fitness level. Stand a little closer to the wall if you want less effort, or step back a bit to make it more challenging. Start with 5 to 10 push-ups, moving slowly and breathing with each motion. Focus on control, not speed. This isn't about doing dozens at once, it's about building steady strength. I remember a gentleman in his 70s who had heart surgery years earlier. He was nervous about exercising but started with just a handful of wall push-ups each day. Within a month, he said his breathing felt easier, his shoulders were less stiff, and his doctor was pleased with his blood pressure numbers. That shows how even small, consistent efforts can bring noticeable results. Wall push-ups remind you that strength is still inside you, you just have to use it. Point 4. Leg raises. Leg raises may look simple, but don't let that fool you. This gentle exercise does something powerful inside your body. Your legs hold the largest muscles you have, your thighs, calves, and glutes. When you strengthen and activate these muscles, they act like pumps that help push blood back up toward your heart. That's important, because as we age, circulation naturally slows down. Many older adults experience swelling in the feet or heaviness in the legs from sitting too long. Leg raises help fight that by keeping your blood moving and your heart supported. The beauty of leg raises is that they can be done anywhere, while sitting in a chair, lying down in bed, or even standing with a bit of support. If you're sitting, the movement is simple: straighten one leg out in front of you, hold it for a few seconds, then gently lower it down. Alternate legs and repeat. If you prefer lying down, lift one leg about a foot off the ground, hold, and lower with control. Either way, the goal isn't speed but steady, mindful movement. Even 5 to 10 raises per leg each day can make a difference. Beyond circulation, leg raises improve stability and mobility. Stronger legs mean more confidence when walking, climbing stairs, or getting out of a chair. And that confidence matters because fear of falling often keeps people from moving at all. When you feel your legs getting stronger, you stop hesitating, and that independence brings peace of mind. I recall a woman in her 80s who began doing leg raises while watching television. At first, she managed only a few, but within weeks she noticed she wasn't grabbing the handrail as tightly when walking outside. She told me, "I stopped feeling fragile." That's the quiet power of leg raises. They aren't just strengthening muscles, they're strengthening your trust in your own body. Point 5. Gentle stretching. Stretching is often overlooked, but for older adults it's one of the most important habits to keep the body moving with ease. As we age, joints can become stiff, muscles shorten, and simple tasks like bending to tie your shoes or reaching for something on a shelf can feel harder than they should. Gentle stretching helps loosen tight areas, improves flexibility, and makes daily movements smoother and less painful. Even a few minutes a day can help you feel lighter and more relaxed. Stretching also supports heart health in indirect but meaningful ways. When you stretch, blood flow increases to the muscles. This helps reduce stiffness, lowers tension in the body, and can even bring blood pressure down. Many people notice that stretching feels calming, and that's no accident. When your muscles relax, your mind often follows. Less stress means less strain on the heart, better sleep at night, and a greater sense of well-being during the day. The best part is you don't need to force yourself into difficult positions. Focus on the areas that tend to tighten up the most: your calves, thighs, lower back, shoulders, and chest. Hold each stretch gently for about 20 to 30 seconds and remember to breathe slowly. Deep breaths during stretching not only help the muscles release but also calm the nervous system. You can stretch while standing by the kitchen counter, sitting in your favorite chair, or even lying in bed. It's all about making it part of your routine. I knew a woman in her late 70s who struggled with back stiffness every morning. She began a simple routine of shoulder rolls, calf stretches, and gentle bends before breakfast. Within a few weeks, she said her back pain had eased and she could enjoy gardening again. That small effort gave her freedom she thought she had lost. Stretching may look quiet, but its benefits reach every corner of your life. Point 6. Seated marching. Seated marching is one of the easiest and safest ways to keep your body active, especially if standing for long periods feels tiring or unsteady. This simple movement gets your legs working, your blood flowing, and your heart rate gently elevated, all while you stay comfortably seated in a sturdy chair. It's a great choice if you've been inactive for a while or if you're looking for a low-impact option that still makes a real difference. Here's how it works: sit upright with your feet flat on the ground. Then, one leg at a time, lift your knee toward your chest, as if you're marching in place. Lower it back down and switch sides. Keep alternating in a slow, steady rhythm. At first, you might only do this for a minute or two, but with practice, you'll notice you can march longer and with more strength. The movement might look small, but inside your body it's doing a lot. It improves circulation, helps reduce swelling in the lower legs, and strengthens the muscles that support balance and independence. What's powerful about seated marching is that it's accessible to almost everyone. You can do it while watching TV, chatting on the phone, or even waiting for a meal to finish cooking. The consistency matters more than the speed or intensity. Over time, those small marches add up, making your legs stronger and your heart more resilient. I once heard from a gentleman in his 70s who worked long hours at a desk. He began seated marching for just 5 minutes a day. After a few weeks, he said the swelling in his ankles was less noticeable, and he had more energy by evening. That sense of progress boosted his confidence, and he kept going. Seated marching reminds us that even while sitting, you can take control of your health one small step at a time. Point 7. Deep breathing and relaxation. Deep breathing might sound too simple to make a difference, but for your heart and overall health, it's one of the most powerful tools you have. As we grow older, stress and worry often build up more than we realize, about our health, our families, or even just the daily challenges of life. That constant tension can raise blood pressure, disturb sleep, and leave you feeling drained. Deep breathing works like a natural reset button. It calms your nervous system, lowers stress hormones, and gives your heart a chance to rest. The exercise is easy. Sit comfortably with your back supported and your feet flat on the ground. Inhale slowly through your nose, filling your lungs completely. Hold that breath for a moment, then exhale gently through your mouth, making the exhale a little longer than the inhale. This pattern helps your body shift from stress mode to relaxation mode. You can do this for just 5 minutes a day, in the morning to start calm, during a stressful moment, or at night to prepare for better sleep. Deep breathing does more than relax the mind. When you breathe slowly and fully, oxygen flows more efficiently through your blood. That helps reduce strain on your heart and improve circulation. Many seniors who practice deep breathing regularly also notice improved sleep quality, less anxiety, and even a brighter mood during the day. It's a small practice with a big impact. I remember a woman in her early 70s who started with just a few minutes of deep breathing before bed. She told me that after a few weeks, she was falling asleep faster, waking up less often, and even saw her blood pressure numbers improve at her next checkup. What felt like a simple habit turned into a real change in her daily life. Deep breathing shows us that caring for the heart isn't always about movement, it's also about giving the body the gift of calm. You've now learned 7 simple, gentle exercises that can make a real difference for your heart, your blood pressure, and your overall well-being. What makes them powerful isn't that they're complicated or intense, it's that they're safe, practical, and designed for you. From brisk walking to chair squats, wall push-ups, leg raises, stretching, seated marching, and even deep breathing, each one supports your body in its own way. And the best part is, you don't need special equipment, you don't need a gym, and you don't need to do them all at once. The real secret is consistency. A few minutes each day adds up to better circulation, steadier steps, deeper sleep, and a calmer heart. These are small movements, but they remind your body that it's still strong, still capable, and still ready to support you. Every step, every breath, every stretch is a step toward greater independence and confidence. Now it's your turn. Which of these exercises feels like the best starting point for you? Maybe it's a short walk, maybe it's a few chair squats, or maybe it's simply practicing deep breathing tonight before bed. Whatever you choose, remember this: beginnings matter. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin, and your body will thank you for it. If you found these tips helpful, I'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me which exercise you're going to try first, or share your own experience if you've already started. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Together, we can build a community that supports each other in living healthier, stronger, and more confident lives, one gentle step at a time.